What is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends, all my Team Breezy friends, man? How we all doing? Y'all been showing up in waves from my last video telling me that I got to react to Find China. And the video on YouTube, when I search it, doesn't say that I've played it through. It says that I've watched like the first like 13 seconds of it, which could have just been me like hovering in front of it. But I did recognize the thumbnail as well. So we might have done this on like a live stream or something like that. And if y'all don't sub to my Twitch, please sub to my Twitch. You just follow like over there. I'm not asking you to pay. Like that's all cool. Just sometimes we do go live, and I'm gonna start doing live streams more often now that my summer work is done. And I plan on doing the whole 11/11, like the live, one of the lives from the tour. I want to do all one of those and hang out with y'all. But every once in a while I go live, and there's been a few times where the Chris Brown fans and the Breezy fans like show up in waves, y'all, and we do like a few of these. So I may have watched this on a live stream or something because I couldn't find it on my YouTube channel. But a bunch of y'all came out and asked me to do this one, and so I wanted to make sure that I got to it. So this is Chris Brown, Find China, official video, y'all. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love. I'm going to have the link to this in the description box. Please make sure you're giving Chris Brown another view. If you haven't watched this one in a little while, it's a great excuse to go give this one another view after my reaction. This video was brought to you by Raycon. They've made some great headphones at really great prices, y'all, and they're offering our community 15% off with the code BEL15. They were kind enough to send me the everyday buds, and I've been using them literally every day. They've replaced just about every headphone that I have, aside for when it comes to mixing, of course. I've been using them in the gym. I've been using them when I'm mowing my yards. I've been using them in the skid steer at work, and let me tell you, man, they've been holding up. They've been really holding up, especially for the price point, y'all. I've been super impressed. A couple of my favorite features are the active noise canceling. Works fantastic. I like that you can turn the volume up and down just by tapping on either side of the headphone, either left and right. And the battery life, y'all, the battery life. You can charge these things just for 10 minutes and it'll last you a whole hour and a half. I plugged them in for a lunch break, like a half-hour lunch break. They lasted me the whole afternoon from dry dead, like dry. So I'll have the link to them in the description box. Don't forget you can use the code BEL15 to save 15%. And if you aren't happy with your purchase, they'll offer a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. And let's get back to the video. Let's do this, y'all. Let's get nerdy.
Elaine, please. Say something. The leader of the triad has to live by a code. And as my daughter, so shall you.
You don't even know him.
I know enough. He's an outsider. Thug.
I've definitely seen this, y'all.
You've shamed yourself and this family.
I'm just trying to be honest, that's all.
I cannot continue to protect you. You will put an end to this, or I will.
I'm leaving.
Elaine! We're not finished here.
I know he's smiling because his girl coming out. I'm smiling because of this rhythm, y'all. Come on now. Turn it up.
Sure you okay with this?
I'll go anywhere with you.
Let's go.
What year was this, man? His voice sounds young. 11 years ago this was uploaded. Could be before that. Fire, man. His head voice sounds distinctly different than what I'm used to today, but it's like real clean. Like it just sticks out and stands out in such a nice way, right? And I think that's probably the purpose of like writing it that way. Like it's gonna cut, it's gonna punch through, even though it's in his head voice, which I argue. I can only speak for like men in this. Like when I sing my head voice, it's harder to project until I get like high and I start getting into that like Aerosmith style, like screeching almost, and it just wails, right? But like having that much control in that section of your head voice and have it that clean is great. Great, y'all. Little MJ vibes, no? What in the Tron is going on in this video, y'all? This had some production for back then, eh? Also, rhyming dangerous with generous. I'd have never thought of putting that together. Now that I say it out loud, like, yeah, it rhymes, but like I'd have just never thought about putting that together, y'all. I love this beat. I love this walking bass line that we have. The vintage drums, man, for like a pop song or like a pop focus song is fire. Fire, man. I just listened to the new Bruno Mars song. They had like vintage sounding drums too. I love it. And I love that they're mixed like an old drum kit, like how we mix drum kits, right? Hi-hat off to the one side, because like if you're sitting at the throne of a drum, your hi-hat's over to like your timekeeping side. If you're right-handed, it's this side. If you're left-handed, it's this side. Unless you play open hand, that's different. But anyways, either way, doesn't matter where you are. The hi-hat's gonna be on one side, floor tom's gonna be on the other. You're gonna have toms that move, cymbals that move, and like they're honoring that, right? Like instead of just in like a regular pop beat, like where you just have like, you can still have kick, snare, and hat, but a lot of the time it's just in your mono channel, just right down the middle, right? And so I like that they're staying true to that. It gives it like such a nice, like cohesive vibe, right? The delay leading up to it too, that was fire. That was fire. It goes like baby, baby, and then he says baby. Love that. Quarter notes on the way out. And I also think that speaks to Chris's involvement or understanding of the production, right? Because a lot of singers, when they don't understand that you can fill space, they'll sing through the space, right? But sometimes less is more, and having like that negative space almost from the true vocal is more impactful. Like he's just saying a few words, and then the producer, I think it's probably Tiezo, like lets that delay through in those quarter notes that I was mentioning, right? And that fills that space that Chris didn't write to. So he doesn't have to overwrite. He doesn't have to over deliver up with his pen. He can let the production speak for itself and let the words really sink in and impact you, right? I love that. Let's check that again. So playing just to fill that space. Like he could have wrote through that. We all know that Chris like has a never-ending pen and page when it comes down to it. He could have wrote through that, but it's more impactful just to say like the quicker phrase, stick to like, you know, what he's trying to get out and let the production speak for itself, right? Love it. Let's go. What is that, like the Dougie? No, the Dougie's the wheelchair one, right? I can't remember what that one's called. Uh-oh. Those like that like all made that hit so much harder. No pun intended. Killer, y'all. Absolutely killer. Uh-oh. Got a lot of dancing to do, bro. A lot of dancing to do.
I'd hope you were smarter than this. You'll avoid this mess.
You caused all this. You don't want to see her happy, man.
Don't talk to me about what makes my family happy. Elaine, let's go.
Babe, you don't have to do this.
I don't want you to get hurt.
Force my hand.
Disrespect my jacket like that. It's quite the gun. Oh yeah. Bring him out. I was hoping we were gonna get one more dance break. One more dance break would have been a vibe. A bop though, y'all. I can't get over that bass line. I straight up can't get over that bass line. Where's my mouse? That was nasty. I think Chris's vocals in that, like, they sound young, they sound rich, they sound healthy. I really enjoyed the production on that one, y'all, if you couldn't tell. So I have the link to this one in the description box. If y'all want to support the channel or send me your requests as well, I have all my links in the description box as well. And join me on the Twitch. Join me on the Twitch. It's BELDVLMNT on Twitch. You can just follow there, I think it's called. You don't have to buy the subs or whatever. That's all cool. But yeah, catch a stream, man. Come hang out when we do the 11/11. Like I say, the ground's just starting to freeze. We got snow up here in Canada, which means I will be done summer work soon. And we're going to start live streaming often, we'll say. Catch y'all on the next one.